I monetized a brand new YouTube channel in only 30 days. Got over 800k views on a single video, and by the end I'll reveal the channel name and how much I made from that single video. But to understand how I did it, we have to start at the beginning. On day 1, after picking my niche, I decided to already work on my first video. I basically took inspiration from this channel. Then I edited the video on CapCut and posted it. Since it was my first video, I didn't think much of it and kind of forgot about it. But on day 2, when I opened my YouTube studio, I saw that the video got quite a few views. It looks like the algorithm had no hard time figuring out my audience, since it was getting pushed pretty hard. So then I started working on my next video. I did some research on what I could make a video on, and then I had the idea. I started working on the video, and after a few days I posted it. Meanwhile, my first video was already sitting at 17k and the channel was almost at 300 subs. By this point I thought I would be able to monetize the channel within like 2 weeks, if everything would have kept going this way. But that wasn't the case. After exactly 1 day, the video had kind of flopped. I thought it was because of the thumbnail, so I decided to change it, but that didn't work. It sucked, but I just ignored it. It's part of the process, you can't always win. Instead of worrying about it, I focused my time on creating a new video. This time I wanted to copy the first one, since that video had been proven to work. So instead of hackers cracking games, I wanted to make a video about how hackers crack software. I spent days editing the video on CapCut, and after I posted it, the last video was sitting below 1k and the first one at 35k. By this point I was already halfway through the monetization requirement. My motivation was at an all-time high, so I posted 2 different videos in 1 single week. But that still wasn't enough. If my videos would constantly get stuck on a few thousand views, it would take a very long time to finally get monetized. So I sat down and started researching on YouTube to find a great video idea. I wanted to make something special, something that would actually take off my channel. I knew my channel had the potential to blow up, but I just didn't know what to post anymore. Until this video, where I made a technical analysis of a GTA game running on the PS2. The next morning after posting that video, I checked my YouTube studio and saw this. My video had blown up, getting 6k views per hour at its peak. I actually couldn't believe it, and it kept going. The next day it was at 100k. Of course I was extremely happy, but at the same time it sucked, because since I wasn't monetized yet, I was basically missing out on hundreds of dollars every single day. After like 4 days I could finally apply for the YouTube Partner program. Meanwhile the video was at like 300k and still getting a crazy amount of views. So for the entire day I was refreshing my app and email to wait for that YouTube notification. And a few hours later I got it. But as soon as it popped up, my heart sank. I got rejected. Words can't explain how I felt. I thought my life was over. All of that hard work was for nothing. I tried to keep myself calm. I took a paper and wrote down some things to relax, and then I suddenly remembered I had a chance to appeal. The rejection wasn't fair, since my content was original, so I knew that I had a chance. But at first I believed my appeal would still get rejected anyway by the YouTube review bot. After hearing all those horror stories about channels getting demonetized, I thought I had no chance. Regardless, I still wrote my appeal and showed proof that my content was original. This was my only chance possible to get my channel monetized, so I had to take it. I've had my appeal rejected before on a different channel, so this time I used those mistakes to improve this one. Then, after waiting for 3 days, which felt like forever, I was finally accepted. Turns out YouTube actually does review some appeals. So from that point on, I posted banger after banger and the money slowly started coming in. So the ultimate question, how much did I make for my most viral video, and what is the channel's name? Before showing it to you, if you like to start your own channel and do the same but don't know where to start, I made a school community where you learn how to edit your videos, come up with good ideas, create thumbnails, create viral scripts and much more. I will also personally help you with one-on-one weekly calls. If you're interested, I've added a link to it in the description down below. Now back to the channel. It is named MKTS officially, and from the video I made $400. I know this isn't what you expected, but keep in mind I wasn't making any money up until this point. So this amount should at least be double. Now I did make a good amount of money from other videos though, so I'm not complaining. Now before you start your own channel, I just want to clarify that these results aren't realistic. When I started this channel, I already had years of experience with editing and making YouTube videos in general. I'm not saying that you can only get the same results if you join my community, but when you start as a complete beginner, you'll probably make a lot of mistakes. Inside my community, you'll get the exact information that I had to learn the hard way. With this information, you can skip those mistakes and start a brand new channel with the exact knowledge I currently have. I'm not saying that you'll get monetized within a week and make hundreds of dollars every single day without lifting a finger. You'll still have to put in the work, but I'd say it's totally worth it. This channel has made it possible for me to do YouTube full time. So that's pretty much it for today's video. Again, I've added a link to the community in the description down below. I really want to thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.